Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, has paid Akufo Addo with his own medicine. Akufo Addo nankasa nedru. Alban Bagbin edi etia neka. Now, this is quite interesting. Now, mebo Alban Bagbin abaso. For those who don't understand what's going on and the entire story, no. Me the main story so beto aso after this explanation. Now, some ne tintini ni tieti mo ne say, Enrechi ye wo na breaking news ebae. Adenya, President Akufo Addo ne secretary, a friend no Asante Bedi Etuo. Aba bema warning. Watro akwa command Speaker of Parliament because Ghana mra de etrese se Parliament ehhehye mra ana wo mo ya bill area. E wo se okokoto e wo se Parliament officially no omo present mra no ekoma President Akufo Addo. Na Akufo Addo etintim so. Inti Parliament aye mra bill on LGBTQ. Say yen so ewo Ghana. Na eho ena senya emra tre no ewo se wo mode kokoma president. Inti omode ko share president nsem. Omode ko president Akufo Addo ho na president Akufo Addo man ne secretary etron krata ebe ma parliament warning. Say Nkrofo the case na court. Di enti ana mode ba. Hwena mamo anya sa mistake ni biom. Mamo mfa bill no emba mbetumye Akufo Addo menim na nya dia mesane ende ochena ka ho. Ehwa na mahama ba bonten beka se na Akufo Addo letter ya wo trade ye. Parliament de onu na ejuma ne se wo so present bill no. Whether say wo bi dia court obi mfa court emfo obi ahụ Parliament no onu na ejuma no wo ye. Na ejuma ne se mewie a memfa mbre wo Akufo Addo. Na mewie na me de bre wa wo bete Parliament warning. Na wo Akufo Addo no refi se executive wo utumi Parliament nso woni tumi. Na wo Asante Bedi Etuo secretary no ehwan a ono betumi aba bete Parliament warning. Inti mahama be yes reaction no. Tina afi ye ken se Parliament nso ebe reaction. Inti Parliament etina ase enra ena Alban Bagbin eba be ye reaction. Na Alban Bagbin reaction na waye no. The brilliant reaction so far. Ne tintini ni tieti mansa na mekwa ko kenkan nsem no. Ne tintini ni tieti mu ane se wutie President Akufo Addo reason na wo ma ya. Wo se nkrofo de asem na akwa to Supreme Court nim. Nti onu Akufo Addo ntumi nsane LGBTQ no. Ehwa na Alban Bagbin katen se sa okay mate. President Akufo Addo so nansi ya se wa ye reshuffle. Nansi ya opese odi new ministers, any deputy ministers eden eba. Ghana mranso trese for new ministers to be admitted no. E was say wo mobile parliament committee, vetting committee na ye veti yomo. Ni emo mo kokko dani ministers ye boa. No problem. Into unso new ministers na open no. Menso Alban Bagbin obi de mi akokot. NDC MP a friend no rocks in da fiamekpo. Ono so de mi akokot. Say minyai approval no. Inti se sa na unso ka se wo Akufo Addo ye de anti-LGBT nsem na kokot inti no wo nje nsan ne dia. Menso wo ministers na me pese me approve no. Menso ye de me akokot inti menso ministers no me jai ye invite ministers no ye approve ministers bi ama. Alban Bagbin no ka tre Akufo Addo say sa precedence we a wo pese wo seti onim de ebeto no. Na me bon se mama Alban Bagbin. When a bronika, you've been paid with your own medicine. While we drew, you did tiaoka. And you see, I like what Alban Bagbin has said. It's our presidency. Because you see, I know, very simple. Say MPP for the loan. Eba beto parliament in parliament in Kojia. All it will take is for an NDC MP to go to Supreme Court or to go to court to seek for an injunction. In the MPP for the loan, eba NDC MP, sorry, now I call Supreme Court. I see, but they are called to say Bosiana mo pesa mo jeno. In the Alban Bagbin beka send the sadia Bosiana yen kan ho asem. Say we now ye the anti-LGBTQ ade na brewa. O pesa o tre say ye they are called into the own sign. Inti yenso oba na osi yenje Bosiama wa eno so NDC ni de kokota yenso ye baba beka se ye de akokota inti Bosiana yenje ma ana Bosiano yentumi inti eno no ye behe ti ye be hu ne se Supreme Court case no anti-LGBT deɛ no ɔmbɛdi ne ntɛm na ɛno na NDC fo nso deɛ no nso no nso ɔmɔdi ne late anaasɛ deɛn yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ ne yɛbɛkɔ nye nyinaa yɛte ɔman wɔ mu yɛbɛhwɛ nti Alban Bagbin deɛ mebɔ n'aba so ɔyɛ adeɛ tie ndɛ amene o kasa yi President Akufo Addo ministers finance minister any other deputy ministers new appointments ni no ya cutting off. It is on hold for now. Appointment no they've all been suspended for now because of President Akufo Addo and also the decision I will take here. Now on him, what is going to happen now? And they say right now the presidency is now that this is when they are now going to use Afenyo marking. Sir, NDC MPs ni bia mayati asiye say the reason why Afenyo marking yede no ebabe dane majority leader and they say wono no support sebe LGBTQ. Nti yede na baba majority leader so wonko eme Akufo Addo for LGBTQ meboa. This is when you see say indeed they no carry ana. And so if you see Afenyo marking say wahye asiye say or attack Alban Bagbin unnecessarily. E wo say wote asiye. Onza Afenyo marking na obeye press conference majority leader na so obeye press conference no kasa about LGBTQ obon say yo no pe na wa ba begina events media nanim ane nti if you see say Afenyo marking sha ase say or attack Akufo Addo dia na no say ne ankrofo ka no ejuma na set nti Alban Bagbin ade a waye a memeni agye ho no eni Bia wanti asiye beyond nuni. So here I will say the House is unable to continue to consider the nominations of His Excellency the President in the spirit of upholding the rule of law until after the determination of the application for interlocutory injunction by the Supreme Court. Parliament will not consider ministerial nominations until the determination of suit challenging their appointment. No. It is a sad NDC fonso the war appointment no. NDC their court, NDC MPP their court. Inti no, yin to me approve you Crawford. So all catch and say, oh, bill no, ye their baba two ni mobi their court into to me approve dia. Yenso sa, yet your my way mu, levy, ye the court still who approve ye. Inti for those who President Akufo Addo nin sem no ni statement a eba bonti ye de nsem we ni na aba. Mo ntie no, yenko fe no.
Memo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV. So breaking news eba President Akufo Addo through the executive secretary Asante Bedi Etuo issue statements green paper letter amodi ama parliament. Basically no what I'll say is this letter is a strongly worded letter warning parliament say anti-LGBTQ bill no Momo fan break Akufo Addo na nya de a wo be sign on sign ende ochina ka ho. Basically that is the understanding. Answer na making kind of entiase no omo wo ne parliament for say mamo fa LGBT anti-LGBT bill na mo ye no mamo fa mba menim men sign yankin kan. O see transmission of the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill 2024. Now, I say it has come to the attention of the office that while the president and other senior officials of the presidency were at Pediase for a cabinet retreat on Thursday, 14th March 2024, you are tempted to submit the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill 2024, the bill to Jubilee House for the president to signify his assent or otherwise to the bill. Now, say me mamoti say President Akufo Addo ewo eye Pediase address one in the officials no omo ye meeting crunch meeting over doom so nti omo tre say emra President Akufo Addo eko Pediase a one in nkrofo ye meeting no omo ate say parliament e the bill no ebre President Akufo Addo office say na nko sign na emra mbeda na emra. Okay, that's the first paragraph. Second paragraph now say the office is aware of 2 pending applications for an order of interlocutory injunction, both filed on 7th March 2024 in the Supreme Court in Dr. Amanda Odoi versus the Speaker of Parliament and the Attorney General, and Richard Sky versus the Parliament of Ghana and the Attorney General, respectively, to restrain you and Parliament from transmitting the bill to the President and also to restrain the President from signifying his assent to the bill pending the final determination of the matter. Or say so far, case mienu nko a ene ewo court baako against the Speaker of Parliament Alban Bagbin ena Richard Sky dia nansen ya ebe trende ye no. Yes, case mienu nko a na ewo bill ne so. Case ni na ne say any kwan say president etintim bill no eso. Or say the Attorney General has by letter dated 18th March 2024 informed the president that he has been duly served with both applications and has advised the president not to take any step in relation to the bill until the matters raised by the suit are determined by the Supreme Court. It was say Attorney General, and mind you, bill where Attorney General was part of the formation of the bill, anti-LGBT bill. Attorney General can but they are quoting the Attorney General saying, say, Attorney General saying, Nsaka, Mama Wati say, untumi sue president. Ghana Mrano, say president beating us, so untumi finding court. The Obayane say, Ube sue Attorney General because Attorney General is more like the lawyer for the government. Intino, omo pese, omo prevent Akufo Addo from signing the bill ni nano. Omo sue the Attorney General no. So see Andre ya, and Attorney General no. Etron kata bre Akufo Addo say, oh, Ninsaka court cases are yedi aiden yedi abre no. Into we are what Remu say. It is the understanding of this office that both applications have been duly served on Parliament. Therefore, it would be improper for you to transmit the bill to the president and equally improper for this office to receive the bill until the Supreme Court determines the matters raised in the suit. Into Tremo say, sa court case yin no more Parliament and so ya tron krata amamo. Na say unim say ya tron krata amamo ni ya tron krata ama President Akufo Addo so a. Di enti na still move forward the bill na bre Akufo Addo. Unim say asem na court. Ye nka court asem ni wie ye. Mo say still mo dey bre President Akufo Addo. So that is their argument. Now I say indeed it is settled. It is settled law that during the pendency of an interlocutory injunction application, the status quo ante ought to be preserved, and no action should be taken that would result in prejudicing the injunctive relief sought and undermining the authority of the court. Into Tremu say, asem koko piemu wo court, ni ye the injunction neto asem ne so a, ye nto asem ne subium. Inti enka ye, say bill we ho asem, ye de akwa kopiemu wo court. Now still, Modebre President Akufo Addo say one signing. Now, this is where the warning comes in. Or see, in the circumstances, you are kindly requested to cease and desist from transmitting the bill to the president until the matters before the Supreme Court are resolved. Best wishes. Now, what you say in law, lawyers better. You can say cease and desist. A warning. Ye warning say ade na oye ni jai. The President Akufo Addo he letter na wa tra kwa koma a parliament na. Omo warning say cease and desist. Ade na mo ye no munyai. Mama send a bill name babium. Our court. It was Supreme Court. Until say Supreme Court be di assembly we no. Me Akufo Addo bill no mean signing ende ochina ka ho. And this plays right into what I told you guys. Say it will be an excuse for the MPP and President Akufo Addo, and today we are seeing it full-fledged being used. And you see, because sometimes you feel you want to have faith in the Supreme Court. You want to have faith, say the Supreme Court will act in the interest of this country. And this is not me being prejudicial, but what they are here as a says our case we are PM Supreme Court no. Yen say answer ne bekwa akoto aba December no. Ruling bi beba na. Yet how aban yes we pass 11 no. MPP MPs e the assembly ko PM Supreme Court up to lende say then ye be free case na ye nim. Say nde ene ye be free case na etie for ye nim. Now so say MPP for ya sa 11 sensem ya and the approval of budget ni sa 11 sensem ya omo deputy speaker ekwakan ne ho eka voting no ho NDC for ampeni no before that impo NDC for ekọ ya omo call parliament ekoma budget no ya approve MPP for the call sa week na ne hu say judgment aba sa week na anche sa week na ne hu say judgment aba ye did the same thing NDC for on the e-levy said the number of people omko to so aba no enso into no that same judgment ye ma no up till ende over 2 years ni so over a year or so over 2 years news said up till ende into sad way me I'm sorry, but let us see how the Supreme Court will deal with it. But based on past cases, anyhow the Supreme Court, especially under President Akufo Addo, omodi cases bino, o the precedents na I don't know. But in America no, o can say contempt because you are being prejudicial. So let's wait and see what will happen. But me trim no, me susu say ebia one possibility. I don't know. So case we ebetumi agenia and ebe forget it net wha until say because I mean basically we all know Nansenya President Akufo Addo he levy asem aye kinya he levy asem say asem the court still president of sign here but they are using it as an excuse say president was so sign here or best sign why we don't know President Akufo Addo ye ni President Akufo Addo bi President Akufo Addo person ye bibi na wo bi catch the same onye na Akufo Addo epeso ye no se an dey court intimenye what be that is not the President Akufo Addo we know. And so mama Matias here, this is the time some of us no you expect the religious bodies to speak because we've always known this say and then ulidi a religious organization now we feel say this wasn't the play that the government was going to use, then I'm sorry, you are not proactive. On this channel, I told you, say, the way things are going, President Akufo Addo is not going to sign it. And he's going to quote the Supreme Court. Emra, Sam George Ebema yeti as say, Omo a wamo de asem no e court no. Omo aba bonti aba betrim say, President Akufo Addo na show mu ichi. Sam George amameka. So we try and try there ye chantro. Now, what nipa kro no so de asem le court the second person. O share ni profile ni nsem yo no so aka on social media ende wo dey asem na kwakọ gina court. A lot of people are saying say adie yi answer na nipa ko ni be court akwa file kra na Akufo Addo kan ho asem say ye asumesi ene obi dey asem na court. Na tell say ye say yakwa court na se ne ya discuss you say dey. So this is the play. Into way very simple. I expect the religious organizations are more can say adie we mo per se president, but I just say be assisi and almost some way so okay, don't want the president to pass it again. But some more percent president the pass here idea way pa. I expect you to also release a statement to say hey, and found quote examples and tell the president say in Sembi court still o sign here ye die enye ne ne ehwe sa ade no one sign here ye tweet out media no whatever you want to say but this is the president basically warning parliament. Say mo fa bill no ma meto ne nimbium. We are warning parliament say the bill shouldn't or warning parliament say mo fa bill no ma meto ne nimbium. They shouldn't present the bill to him on signing. But you see, parliament also now has a role to play. The president and sign a bill now. 2/3 of parliament can now sign the bill into law. Okay, so parliament now can still go on to say a president na yes you know say man sign a bill no what you say into see yes you president man sign na adi door exit point a2 okay ufie upeso pie kwa bonten a even saying door no obe mpoma na obe fem no eyemienu ba ku we nim ba ku we chi na enim de no ya tumu a say children no betumi afem na we pie into parliament. This is the time for you to use the back door. 2/3 some MPs are in support of this. Very simple. I know say BBC no MPP for they can't be trusted because most of them bekwa ko share on mesro ebeka say and so they will try to do it NDC. But nini name no is about Ghanaians and the constituents. But you see, one thing that the BIA can say the MPP used to their advantage because they've realized they say a lot of Ghanaians are really soft. Inti Ghana for bebu munyegu so. Unlike NDC time, Nankadie way, it could have even caused a demonstration in the country. But Sisiano and American pressure groups and then civil society organizations. No, civil society organizations in there. Most of them they support LGBT. Into no problem because of the funding they get. But pressure groups and then religious organizations. This is the time for us to also hear from you and see what you can do. Montre moi comment box nimo. Medase.